right.
All
right,
that would be too much.
No, it's okay. So we're pre-show now. I got to fix the fucking resolution again. So give me 1 sec. Hello, everybody. Don't worry, I'll have this fixed momentarily. I also love how I haven't done this. We haven't done this for what, like 2-3 weeks now, and like I've been home more.
It feels like almost a month at this point.
It feels like almost a month. And Scooby right on cue. Hey, I'm just like, dude, it's okay. You get me more than anyone else.
Missile Launch in the chat. Hey there,
Missile Launch, what's up? And we got Buffalo Samurai, whoever that is. Welcome, Buffalo Samurai. I know. Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. How did I do this?
Okay, yeah. Here we can go. Just like a little tasteful chest hair here. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Italian.
Oh, hang on. No, man, you got to save it. You're out of focus. Like they can't see you at the moment. They're getting nothing.
Oh.
Hang on. Don't tease our audience like that. Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Like how? That's just cruel. Oh, tell me. Do I have to kill the fucking stream to fix this? Oh, that's.
Did you figure out the resolution thing?
I did. I forgot. I have to kill the stream to fucking. Okay, guys, we will be right back. I have to end the stream and then restart it in order to fix the resolution. Give us literally 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Hello, everyone. We're back. Let's make sure this is working. Hang on. Streamlabs says yes.
I have the stream open on.
And there we go. Okay.
Are we there?
We're there.
I think there.
Okay, so yeah, we're wearing shirts, boo. Oh. So this is the most you're ever gonna get. Is just a little bit like, ugh. That's all I got right now, man. You're not getting any more. Not without a subscription.
You got like you got to go for like the Arnie thing, like, for the wife beater.
Hell yeah! They're trying to call those wife pleasers now, which like I get that. Like I get it, but it's just like, maybe they want to be beat. Like you're married now. You can tell us. No, I'm kidding. JK,
you signed up.
You signed up. Listen, here's the contract. Oh yeah, contract, private contract. Yeah, not public contract. This isn't the social contract. This is different. So yeah, you were gonna show us a little something before.
Yeah, we can go down one button more than normal, and I got my little bat signal.
Yeah.
For the public.
Yeah. There we go.
Line ends. Like I normally button this shirt. This is great.
Hell yeah.
Normal. And then it's like, here is the full moon reflecting at you.
Exactly. Like I'm really glad I have these shades on.
No, I need to be showing my camel toe, like my.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I thought about that. I thought about trying to move my camera and get that angle, but like the problem too is my desk is too high. So like this is all you're getting right now. You can get some toe. You get a little bit of toe there. That's all you're getting right now. This is too. How do you make the decision to sit like this?
Is it comfy?
No, it's not. Like I could probably recline my chair a little bit. That would help. But I literally feel like this is what women must feel like when they're like in the stirrups in the exam room, because this is just like
the OBGYN.
Oh yeah, man.
Kind of mounted up.
Like here's the thing too. Like so this right here, this is the bottom line. This is where the camera hits. Like couple inches down, full gooch right now. Like I'm wearing shorts and shit, but like.
Well, you could adjust the cam, right?
Oh,
like
all right. Hang on. Oh boy, this is something. Y'all are seeing something to me that
we might Scoop too, right?
Like, you might. He's probably going to be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Also, this might not work. Hang on, I'll make my camera fucking.
I have no idea what camera.
All right. Oh yeah, there we go.
I'm realizing that's a Deadpool shirt.
Yes, it is. Now. Which you can now not really see because of the shadow, but yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, here we are, folks. So anyway,
this is the most natural position to talk to your friends.
This is very like I can feel like my dad's side of the family from Eastern Europe going like, yes, this is ideal position to have serious discussion about the contemporary matters. Yes. The camera is fighting you. I thought that was a Five Nights at Freddy shirt for a second. Listen, I have actually known the warmth and comfort of women, so I have not played Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm really sorry to say this. Like, I know what it is to, like, oh, haunted kids, fucking Chuck E. Cheese or some shit. I know absolutely nothing outside of that. Also, missile launch. Heisenberg, I challenge you to a leaning out race. Whoever's the most cut at the end of the year wins. It's on. I have absolutely no idea what you look like, though. So, if you're already fucking, like, kind of skinny and shit, fuck you. But, yeah. So, also, off to the side here, I actually have a fucking treadmill now.
Wait, missile launch is challenging you.
Me.
Not a competition between us.
No, right? You're already skinny. Like, oh my god, this is like, I'm actually kind of settling in. Like, my hips are opening up a little bit. Like,
that's good. You know what? It's called manspreading and mansplaining.
Yeah,
are part of our natural biology.
I'm gonna need you guys. Yeah, like, it feels so natural. Like, this, my balls too are just getting like such a nice breeze. They're not like covered right now. My thighs aren't covering anything up. I'm gonna need you guys to like take a screenshot of this and send it to me because I can't reach my fucking print screen button at the moment.
All right, I got a print screen. Let me go to Paint, Control V, and I'll crop it to just the screens here. I'm looking down. Ridiculous. Okay, I got it, and I'm gonna post it in our podcast.
Hell yeah! Also, you guys can see how like large my legs are. I'm one of those humans.
So, did we do the intro thing? Do we even have an intro thing?
We don't have an intro anymore because the intro is still for the Alter podcast, which we are no longer. We are the Anti-Happening podcast.
It's fine. I don't
All right, fine. I'll do the intro. Oh, let me just. Oh, hang on. Let me not. Feet. Oh, Matt, we miss you.
We need a producer at this point.
We do. We need somebody who's gonna foot the difficult parts of this. All right, here's the intro. Hello, everyone. It's the Anti-Happening podcast, episode 217, an appropriate minimum. Now, an appropriate minimum might have something to do with the amount of skin that we're showing, which is this is the minimum amount of clothing we're going to reveal. Oh no, okay, you're getting a little bit more from Max. So, ooh, spicy. Hello. But we were challenged to this by, was it the Slackerjack?
Yeah, he sends me messages periodically, but I don't really interact with his blog that much.
I don't either, but like, here's the thing: longtime fan, great guy. Like, gotta give him a shout out, of course. He's been on the podcast, so you guys have seen him before. Let me not. I gotta keep my hands up here. If I'm down here, it just looks weird. All right, hands up. I wanted to. Slacker actually sent me a message. It was either today or yesterday. Let me find it. I think it was yesterday. Oh my god! I just found the post you made of that fucking chick sitting in the man.
Okay,
who makes that decision? No, it's okay. Hey, bub. Hey, don't dig your claws into my shoulder, please. That's not okay. He's so needy. Where is it? Hey. Okay, Slackerjack. I have an appointment at 2 that I remembered as being at 1, so I didn't run an errand I wanted to, and now it's too late to run that errand. What's the most anarcho-capitalist way to kill myself? And my solution was a suicide vest full of McDonald's Big Mac coins detonated in the busiest road construction zone near you. I think that's it. I think that's all we need right there. Okay, I can't sit like this. This is
McDonald's coins into the roadside construction workers who are expropriating us.
Exactly. It's okay though because they're gonna get the coins removed from their body, and then McDonald's will be like, "Hey, listen, you can still use those coins if you want, just so you know." So they're getting, their labor is getting represented in the form of a Big Mac. So if anything, we're helping them out. We're like that's like the class struggle thing.
Okay, so speaking of inflation, there was a Fed funds rate decision made today.
Oh, there was.
Yeah, did you not see this?
No, I did not see this. I was working, but please tell me.
Yeah. So, for all of us Austrians out there, we love to know the central bank's interest rate, or time preference towards money.
Mm-hmm.
And the decision was to do nothing.
Oh, all right, cool.
So the federal funds rate stayed the same. That is a little bit surprising given that we've had a lot of economic numbers, especially in asset prices, that have just been boiling up.
Mm-hmm.
And the market basically reacted by saying, okay, maybe US bonds are not worth anything at all because we're not getting paid anything for them. So
Interesting.
let me see if I can't find a little. I just saw a new story about Iran that we could talk about later too.
Oh,
But
of course. I figured that was going to come up. Best ceasefire ever is still going right now, I believe. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's been a month, and literally exactly what we talked about, which is that like every time on Friday when the New York Stock Exchange it's like twice the size of the one I've got. So it's like a 2 or 3 carat Marquise natural diamond, and like it's beautiful. My mom's got it because she's the daughter of the family, and she got the ring from her mom. So it's like I do still appreciate that natural diamond thing to it, because like this thing came from, I don't know what it would, like it was an anniversary gift. Like it was like back in World War II when he bought like a little solitaire for his wife, right? Like that was just a small little thing, right? He didn't make it at all until 20 years later or something. So I think he bought it in the 60s or something like that. But if it goes completely valueless at some, or like its value matches that of a lab made diamond at some point in the future, like I don't actually care that much,
because the
like
value,
I don't want to sell it.
Yeah, it's sentimental.
Yeah.
So this is the other thing. Recently in the market, lab diamonds had a massive price fall off. I don't want to say they depreciated, because they didn't depreciate technically. They just got a lot cheaper to make, and thus it was really easy to turn the retail price down. Box stores like the one I work for don't really want to do that too much, because they love the margins that lab diamonds have. However, it's kind of a problem in the sense that, like, literally over the course of 2 years, a $25,000 lab diamond, if you can conceive of such a thing, from years ago, 2 years later, was now only worth about $5,000 or $6,000 on the market.
Yeah,
which it is what it is. Back in the day, I didn't,
like, are people trying to like literally like fabricate like, oh, I got a lab created Hope diamond, and I
literally. So there was the huge price fall off, and right now, that is what the market wants to do with natural diamonds. There's a lot of factors going into it. Lab diamonds doing what they're doing to the market, I would say, accounts for 50% of the problem. The other half of the problem is more of a human problem, and it's really 2 parts. One, the economy is in shambles. Nobody has any fucking money to spend on jewelry right now. If they do, it's a little bit. Maybe $1,000 or so on an engagement ring. 3, 4, 5 if they've really saved up. But like the days of $10,000 and $20,000 rings every fucking day are gone for the most part. We are back, yes. We weren't gone that long. I think we came back right before you started talking about your family diamond. So a decent chunk of what I said got lost, but that's okay. That usually happens to me. So that's the concern right now. The diamond market is starting to feel a little bit like the real estate market, in the sense that nobody can afford anything. Sales have gone down, and supply has pretty much remained the same. If anything, it's been going up, because they've still been mining natural diamonds. Natural diamonds have still been entering the market. If the price of natural diamonds collapses, and we have what happened with lab, people will completely lose faith in the concept of jewelry as investment pieces, which I have a decent amount of customers who come in and they buy natural gems and diamonds, because if I want to give somebody $50,000, that person has to pay capital gains tax on that $50,000. Yeah. If I give somebody a $50,000 diamond, that's it. I can just hand them the diamond and have a good day. You cannot basically be charged capital gains tax on a physical good like that. Now, if you want to sell it, you'd have to deal with some shit, but you're going to be paying less than you would in capital gains. So for the most part, it's an investment that way. I am trained not to tell people that jewelry is an investment, because I'm not an economic strategist or an economic advisor. So I can't technically say that. But there's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge moment when my elderly couple comes in and they're buying $50,000 for a jewelry show, and they already know which children are going to inherit which jewelry in the collection. And the kids all know, and that's part of their inheritance. And ha 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 ha. So if that happens, well, that's the other part of it too, is the people who do buy natural also as well at this point I would say, are mostly above the age of 55 or 60, and they're kind of getting to the point where they just don't really need to buy jewelry anymore. Like maybe here and there for an anniversary, but it's like one thing. They'll buy a tennis bracelet, they'll buy a cocktail ring, they'll buy a necklace. So the collectors have started to age out, and most younger people just want to go with labs because there's just no point in paying extra for a natural diamond anymore. There's just not. Because when that market correction comes and the price of natural diamonds go down, it's going to be very bad for the jewelry industry. It's already gotten to the point where Anglo American, the company that owns De Beers, is this close to selling them. They're already putting out feelers to see who maybe wants to purchase De Beers, because Anglo American wants to divest from the diamond and gemstone industry and wants to invest in specifically the copper mining industry because of the AI data center boom shit, which is also its own kind of precarious bubble in the market right now. But
like that just reminds me, like I saw like DoorDash is trying to transition to like AI operated like drones that like pick up and dash your food for you.
Yeah. The goal right now in like every business is to see how much of your human staff you can replace with AI.
Yeah. For sure.
Which we're really close. We're really close to the Butlerian Jihad. We're so close. We've never been closer. Like we're there, man. We're either going Dune or Cyberpunk, like one of the ways.
Well, here's the thing: is like if you are like grandfathered in, like that's one thing where it doesn't, like you haven't felt it yet.
Mm-hmm.
That said, like I was like locked out of like a real salaried job for about like 7 years after I graduated.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I had alternatives. Like I did relatively, you know, like a go-getter entrepreneurial, but like there's a lot of dudes that just like live in their basement, their parents' basement, and like play video games, and they're like, that's like pacifying enough.
Yeah.
Is the problem. But like if this occurred at any other previous period in time, like we would be seeing Bolshevik revolution levels of violence and stuff like that. Because
there's a lot of bread.
If we didn't have the material abundance that we currently have, to allow for people to shoulder the shock of, basically, like, everybody graduating from college right now is almost unemployable, like not getting jobs in their fields.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part of all of this is like we're reverting to this like Euro style economy where like everybody's like waiters and bartenders and
service,
you know, like
retail.
Yeah, some service, retail job.
Mm-hmm.
And like like all the IT positions are just like vaporizing, and all
vaporizing
of the
or going to
engineering,
H1Bs.
all the manufacturing, even in a certain respect, like the academic and research jobs and like the high level like human, you would think capital jobs are like, it's just like, oh, you had a foot in the door, so like you are attached to this like company that gets all this VC investment to do like all these prompts to your code to make a new app or whatever you're going to do. Like that, like if you're grandfathered in, like that's great, but yeah, no, like the highest unemployment rate for new college grads is among computer science majors and stuff like that, when it should be the least unemployed people right now. Like we would love to have more people who know how to manage this stuff, or who are trained and experienced in being able to manage those transitions and like automate those systems and babysit them and everything like that.
I feel kind of lucky that I'm in sales, because I feel like sales, genuine sales, either like retail or like business to person or business to business sales, I feel like is one of the last things that's really going to fall to AI. Like my company definitely uses AI in a lot of its stuff. And there's this kind of expectation. It's like, well, your managers are using AI and the VPs are using AI, so you might as well use it too. And I'm just like, no, I will not be doing that. Thank you. Because sales is already a precarious enough of a job, attempting to like, either cold call people or follow up on warm leads or people who come to your store and you're basically just approaching them and asking them what they want and trying to sell them something. It's hard enough building that connection, being sociable, building rapport, getting interested in what they're doing and finding the right thing and doing all of that. AI might be really good at like designing rings and jewelry and like maybe finding kind of what a person likes, like a search engine. But outside of that, like nobody wants to buy from a fucking robot in that situation. Like you're either going to be the kind of person who's like, I just want to buy it online, in which case you're just going to scroll some dropship website somewhere, add it to your cart, and go. You don't need AI telling you what you want or what you need. Or if you're the kind of individual who, steps out into the real world and breathes some real air and touches some real grass and gets in your real vehicle and drives to a real store, you don't want to walk in and go to a fucking kiosk and get sold to by AI. It's just not what you want. At least in my industry. Like I can't speak for other industries, but it definitely doesn't happen in my industry. So I am not really concerned in that regard, but what I am kind of concerned about is like again the economy being shit. Regardless of what kind of sales you're in, it's not good for you. If you don't sell, you don't make money. I get a base salary, but a lot of my earning potential is based on commission, which I don't get if I don't sell. So I have not gotten as much commission I normally would, and I think that's something the entire sales industry is just dealing with at the moment. I do okay, but like,
Well, it's like even like business to business sales, I'm
also,
sure
yeah, are
are
suffering. They are like the businesses themselves have less money, they have less capital. Unless you're large enough where it's the kind of thing where if you're not making moves or acquiring smaller companies, it's like, what's wrong with you? You're displaying weakness. You need to be more aggressive in the market or something like that. For the most part, like especially as it pertains to IT IT sales, selling software or data management or anything like that, people don't have fucking money for that as businesses anymore. Like it's better for them in their eyes to stick with their old ass operating system, which is technically still like Windows Vista or some shit, or maybe like 8.25 or whatever it is. It was the version of Windows 8 that didn't suck. Maybe they're still running that. I have computers at work that are literally running MS DOS, and it's literally a big screen with a list of numbers, and each one of those numbers does something. And if you press a number, it will take you to another menu of numbers that do other things. And then you can keep going down and it will do functions. And like it's old enough where like let's say I want to look up receipts. I have to type in the date correctly because let's say I type in January 1st, 2026, and then I accidentally type in like August 1st, 16 instead of 26, because I can't run a basically a data query like that. The system literally will not let me do anything until I fix the number in the date field. Because if I try to go away from it, it will not work and it will crash. So it's like, no, you have to fix this. It's like, okay. And it's very basic and it's very rudimentary. And my company is $1 billion company on Wall Street, and they will not get rid of it.
Here's where a lot of stuff's coming in is where it's like if it's not broke, don't fix it. And like we've been able to make all this money on this
fair
exist system.
Fair.
And to a certain degree, I say like, yeah, totally fair. Because like but I will say the problem is like the enslopification of like OSs and stuff like that has only been like a really recent thing. And it's generally gotten better until about 2020.
Yeah,
Is what I say.
yeah.
Like everything really drops off in far as like as far as games go, like Minecraft updated their system requirements.
Hmm.
Did you see this at all?
I didn't see it, but like what I've been seeing of Minecraft videos these days, it's like it's kind of crazy what the graphics are now compared to what it used to be. Like I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is Minecraft. This is like
Okay.
Crisis.
I Microsoft updated the Minecraft Java Edition system requirements on July 21st, making the first major spec increase in 17 years. The baseline target resolution of 1080p at 30 frames per second requires 8 gigabytes of RAM with dedicated GPU and 12 gigabytes with integrated graphics. Wait, so I gotta find what the previous specs were because
Okay.
it's a ridiculous jump.
That's already sounds like a lot for Minecraft.
It's
Like
the
other
same thing.
games, like if you were just like, yeah, this is the new whatever, I'd be like, all right, yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, here we go. First time in 17 years they updated the graphics requirements, and the new specs are 16 gigs of RAM versus 4 was the previous.
Okay.
2020 era CPU or newer, such as Intel i5 12400 or AMD Ryzen 5 5600. A graphics card such as the NVIDIA RTX 2600 or 2060 or AMD RX 5600 XT with about 6 gigabytes of VRAM.
Is this minimum or recommended?
This is the minimum.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, that's and that's just like, okay, this is a game of blocks. Like it was meant to be as graphically simple as possible.
Have you seen the graphics now? Like I've seen people post like recent videos of shit and it's like really, really detailed. It's like crazy detailed.
Well, you could always install mods to like make it look better.
Of course, yeah, but like it's just like they just updated the graphics. Like let me actually see if I can find a video here of like highest setting Minecraft. Ultra realistic Minecraft on an RTX 5090. Oh, that's a short. Suck my balls. Okay, here we go. That is, here we go. So this is an RTX 4080. This video was posted last year, April 2nd, 2025. System specs, he's running Windows 11. He has an AMD Ryzen 9 7950X 3D 16-core processor at 4.2 gigahertz. 4.2, blaze it!
I could get to that on overclock. Did you see my post about upgrading my CPU?
I did not.
I thought you liked that post.
Did I? Maybe I did. I'll have to go back and see. So RAM, he's got two 16 gigabyte sticks of DDR5 at 6,000 megahertz. System type 64-bit operating system, whatever. GPU NVIDIA RTX 4080 16 gigabyte Ventus Trio, running it on a solid state drive Samsung 990 Pro 1 terabyte, and the case. Who gives a fuck about the case? Oh, you got Corsair? Okay, buddy. All right, let me screen share or mighty quick here. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like some mods.
little studio apartment in here.
Right?
Look, there goes the door behind you.
Must be a white neighborhood. Like, alright, it's still blocky, but it's also like, I need to turn this down a little bit. It's like very smooth.
Yeah, I do appreciate A, the frame rate, and B, the aliasing quality,
Yeah.
which is to say, like when
Oh, he had his render distance all the way down. Oh, now, oh, hang on. You haven't seen my true power. Whoa, okay.
Minecraft was never like the most beautiful game.
No, it wasn't.
Like, the problem, or like the graphical problem with it, is that it like generates a huge map.
Yeah.
And that's why it's based on blocks, is so that you could have this huge map that you huge plot distance out to, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Let me see. Let's see if I can fast forward this a little bit, because it's like max HD, most replayed.
Oh, he's like adding in visual settings one by one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So. Okay, we get a little further
like,
draw distance there.
Look at the lighting though. Like.
Yeah, I do like the specular lighting in the clouds and everything like that. I don't need to look at your little apartment again. Right. Yeah, every time he adds in something, I can see those like god rays that are coming through. Those are good.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah. Okay, so now. Oh, okay. So we're just rendering everything. Oh no, don't do that. No. Okay.
Oh. There you go.
That's wild.
If you're gonna actually like render out to like real life distances and not have just like skyboxes, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But like I feel like this is not what the average like Minecraft player is doing.
No, absolutely not.
It's like generating like a real to life map of like the Himalayas.
So let's see. Oh, geez. Okay. So okay.
Just skip forward a couple more scenes.
All right, this is like flight simulator levels of graphics almost. Like you can see the blockiness of it, but like it's just more detailed.
You know, at a distance, it's fine, and it's like if you're just using it to create scale, like on a one, like each block is supposed to be, I don't know, is it a meter or if it's like a foot or something like that.
Not sure. I've never really actually played Minecraft like at all.
But like it's supposed to be a sandbox game for kids to like learn about crafting and like programming and stuff like that. And all of a sudden like you need like this super intense like PC setup to like enjoy Minecraft.
Yeah, which is like you can kind of see it's weighing the system down. Like
you don't need like all this to enjoy like
Minecraft.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like this is what I do when I play Skyrim. Is I install all of these mods to make it look like as fucking realistic as possible, and I get 20 minutes into it, and I'm like, I'm bored of this.
Right. Okay. So keep skipping forward.
Okay, let's go. It's just going to locations. So like he goes to different spots. Everest Base Camp, whatever. And then there's... Okay, like that's cool. Hang on, let's see. Highest point, okay. I guess it's Everest in the game. Yay, planted flag. Where are all the dead Minecraft users lining the assault? The ascent.
For screen boots.
Yeah. I'm not subscribing to J-Builds, thanks though. all right, yeah, it looks
Okay.
cool, but it's like, yeah, like you said, the average Minecraft user is not doing this. So if you really want to flex, I guess like you can do that, which is like I guess any other graphical thing. Like if you want to run it at like 4K resolution, 60 FPS, which I will say like I've been running Starfield a little bit, just getting back into that, and like that at 4K, 60 FPS at least, like graphic settings on high everywhere. Like it does look good and it does play well. Like it's fun, but like I don't know. I feel like Starfield is one of those games you kind of just gotta.
Optimization has gone down to the
Mm,
point. Like, okay, I'm into rally sims,
mm,
and like the Dirt 2 rally
mm,
came out. I think it was 2019,
mm,
and then that same company got bought and forced to make the new EA Sports World Rally competition that came out in 2023. 4 years later, it's on Unreal Engine.
mm.
Like they forced them to use Unreal Engine. And the problem with this is that like the optimization is so shitty.
Dude, Unreal's old.
And it's like literally if you just crank all the settings on the game that is 7 years older, it looks better than the game that came out like 3 or 4 years ago.
Wow.
And like there's just this, like I was talking about, in slopification of all software, where it's like there's so many peripheral things that you don't need, um that just weigh down all of the compute and everything like that. They just drag down frame rates, they just make stuff look bad. um and I think like that Minecraft guy, like those are mods that he's installing. I
Yeah.
think like literally y- just to run the base Minecraft, they just upgraded like where you need like 4 times as much RAM and like 5 times as new GPU and CPU and everything like that. Like it's bullshit at a certain point. Like
Yeah.
Minecraft came out in 10 years ago or 12 years ago. Like just let us play that version of Minecraft. Um where was I going with this?
The slopification of software.
Yes. Oh, Halo.
Oh, dude.
Campaign evolved. Have you seen some of this shit?
I'm glad I did because is it out on PS5 or PC or anything like that?
I think it's out in general. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I picked up I got the remastered Black Ops. Oh no, so Black Flag Resynced. I've actually been playing that,
Uh,
which has
okay.
been good. Like the graphics are great. It's definitely different. There are things that are different. But the big thing they did, and this probably will tangentially relate to the Halo campaign because I know where we're going with this. Do you remember playing Black Flag and in between all of the piracy, there was like the modern day segment where you work in the office where you're like a game developer or some shit?
I'm gonna be real. I've never played any Assassin's Creed game.
You are legitimately missing out, at least for the earlier
Okay.
games. Like 1, 2, 3, and 4, all that good. Beyond that, um, so the theory or the way the Assassin's Creed story goes, and I'm going to try to break this down to as little as possible because I can
I
ramble
think I
about
get
this
the
shit.
gist. Like he goes into a simulator that lets you relive past
Yes,
life
yes,
genetic memories.
yes. So that's the
And
basic premise. In the first 3 games, you're playing as a single individual in the future who is going back through his genetic memories and going through his ancestors. By the 4th game, you're a different person, and the technology that lets them do that is just now so proliferated, excuse me, that anybody has it, and they're just using it to make like video games and shit. So it's kind of a play on the fact that like you're playing a game based where you're Edward Kenway, you're a pirate captain in the golden age of piracy back in the day. You're hanging out with Blackbeard and Rackham and oh man, Charles Vane, like people like that. And then you're back in the office and you're like a game developer who's using the Animus technology to make that game. But as you find out, the company you work for is actually having you do it to get information on these things called the Artifacts of Eden or something like that. But there's a whole thing about them. But essentially, there was this modern day segment, and it was kind of not well received because like they're kind of sluggish. Like you have to slowly walk through an office and talk to a manager and do these things, and it's kind of like basic and silly and not that exciting. But if you appreciated the story, you got all of these little snippets here and there that you could pick up about things that had happened to the previous characters you were playing as, things that were happening in the world. You started to see other characters from the previous game. They start to show up in little sneaky ways. And like there's like some stuff that happens towards the end of the game that does directly relate to what happened at the end of the third one. And they took all of that shit out, and they just give you like the part where you're the pirate back in the day, which to be fair was the more popular segment. It's what people play the game for. But there's like chunks of the game that are just missing. And what you were going to say about the Halo Reach campaign, I know where you're going with it, but go ahead, because it's the same sort of like chopped up and we're adding in our own thing kind of shit. So go off about that.
Well, okay, so what I've seen so far is that for one thing, like they have these animated cutscenes. Like Halo 1 had in-engine cutscenes, like most games back of that era had. And it's like, okay, if we're gonna remake a game 25 years after the fact, do it like you did Halo 2, where you're gonna get like Blur Studios to like make photoreal, hyper beautiful, like just in-game animation cutscenes. Instead, they've got like fucking like the characters going through like this emote wheel as they're like fighting in like a hallway or something like that. It's just ridiculously bad. Along with that, like just the coding. I Some people pointed this out. It's like, oh, you can't kill all the Marines.
That's right. You can only kill the male Marines
and
in the cockpit.
Yeah, well, not just the cockpit, like anywhere. Like if you go to any mission, you can't kill the female Marines. And I think somebody pointed out that it's like it might not just be that they're trying to be like, anti-sexist
Woke.
or something.
Woke.
That it might be that they're that bad at programming that
Yeah.
when they added all the female Marines into campaign,
they forgot to give them hitboxes or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. They forgot to give them like the hit points or whatever.
But didn't they also add like a bunch of characters in?
Yeah, here's where I will give them some leeway. Like the first Halo, like Halo Combat Evolved was a ridiculously rushed and like overextended project. And if you listen to any interviews or read any interviews with the guys who made that from Bungie, they all wanted to put a much different finished product out, and that's fine. Like what ended up coming out was like everybody loved, right, and is like one of the most cherished games of all time. But like the things about like the flamethrower or the Gauss cannon or having the Covenant Spectre ships, having wildlife on the ring, having where were some other things they meant to have, like just the levels themselves. Like obviously you've played Halo before.
Of course.
Yeah. And like several of the levels are just levels you've played earlier in reverse with different enemies in different spots. And to those, like like they really didn't want to do that, but when they've learned what the hardware requirements were of the Xbox, they were like, "Oh, okay, we just have to do that." And like make it work with the story and stuff like that. That's why like they like suddenly interject like teleportation
Yep.
into the story. Like it wasn't a thing before. And then like if you think about it, like if you play the game 20 years later, like why didn't we just teleport everywhere? Like that was an awesome thing
Yeah.
that or like why doesn't Cortana just teleport us across the ring? And so there were a lot of things wrong
Mhm.
with the original Halo. Like I won't say that like it couldn't be improved upon and like you couldn't fulfill the original vision that they had for that story.
Mhm.
But that's not what they did
That's not
with
what
the
they did.
campaign involved. Uh, and one of the great follows on X.com is Sandy Peterson. Have you seen this at all?
No, I'm again. I'm not on X. I can't make
Oh,
myself
okay.
go onto X.
That's fair. That's totally great for you. Sandy Peterson is not only one of the original engineers that worked on Halo, but he also worked on Doom
Mm-hmm.
and Age of Empires.
Always been around.
Um, yeah, he's prolific. He's one of the best game designers that ever did it. And yeah, just hearing him rant about how all of the stuff that originally was going to go into Halo 1 and how the game changed over time and what they ended up with. And then his reaction to Campaign Evolved and how like, oh, you had this opportunity to remake the game with, you know, all these things that we were hoping to add into it, but were lacking in hardware and lacking in time and all that stuff. No, instead we're just gonna like remake it in our own vision, which like to a degree, like okay, like having your own vision for things is great, but you could also just make your own game.
Yeah.
Don't call it Halo.
Don't call it Halo.
That's the thing. Like it's the same with the Odyssey. Like, okay, you want to make a different story with like different
Vibes.
kinds of characters doing different things. That's fine. Call it a different story then. Don't call it the Odyssey.
Yep. So, and this is probably like, I don't know how big of a part of the new Halo campaign this is, because I've only seen snippets here and there. Did they add a bunch of like sassy female ODSTs that just like give like just shit talk the chief the entire time?
Well, I think it's one character in
One in
particular.
particular. Okay, so the lore in the Halo series, I know, is that the Spartans and the ODSTs don't get along and they don't like each other for various reasons. However, like, what is the point of adding in this character when all they really do is just talk shit? Because it's like they wanted a female Sergeant Johnson, but Sergeant Johnson wasn't belittling to Master Chief. That's
Yeah, he's on your side. He's just fun.
He's just fun. He's
He's,
gruff. He says tough shit, but he doesn't like constantly. Yeah, man. Like I just, it's weird. It's like that. It's one of. It makes me think about. Have you ever played Uncharted 4? Have you ever played the
no,
Uncharted series?
I'm sorry. It's just one of those things where I recently read the term cutscene gamer
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
Last of
man.
Us and Red Dead Redemption and Uncharted. I like all those games. I was just like, there's like if you speed run the game
Metal Gear Solid.
or Metal Gear Solid to be real, yeah. Like if you speed run any of those games, like you can there's less gameplay than there is cutscenes in any of those games. And it's like, okay, if you just wanted to make a movie, just make a movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So in the Uncharted 4 game, like you play this guy Nathan Drake, who is an adult male who spends his entire time like free climbing and killing mercenaries, like basically male Lara Croft is the best way I can put it.
Mhm.
And you meet this individual named Nadine, who is a woman who is running a private military company that she basically took over control from her dad when he passed, which is entirely plausible and okay and absolutely works as a villain. And she's not like an office worker owner of the PMC. She's in good physical shape. She's had combat training. She has ostensibly led her PMCs directly in the field into combat situations. Like, that's all heavily implied. That she's, she's tough. She's kind of also like the characters. But she's like not as big as them. She's smaller. She's skinnier. She's in good shape. But the entire time in the game that your main character comes into contact with this woman, or your main character and his brother, who is slightly older but about the same size and same physical stature, and climbs and fights and does all of the same shit, both of these adult males just get housed by this woman. Like, it's not even close. Like, they kind of get some things in here and there, but she's like, like doing like this ninja shit. And like, it's like you're looking at it and it's like, okay, these are actual fighting styles. Like, she's clearly like trained in martial arts and all of this stuff. But she just takes all of these hits all the time, and they just get like plastered immediately. And it's very much like called out. I don't remember what his Neil Blomkamp or something like that, I think, is like the main producer with like Naughty Dog. But it's just like, oh, and here we go. This is Neil Blomkamp's but barely disguised fetish. Here we go. Because literally, this guy, before this fight, you're getting into a fight with other guys of your size and stature, private military contractors and private security guards and mercenaries. And some of them are like these big, hulking, like armor type enemies. And you can shoot them, or you can literally get into hand to hand with them, and you can literally kill them in like a matter of seconds doing hand to hand shit. And these dudes just get like housed by this woman the entire game. And it's okay. Like, it's small enough that it doesn't really matter. Like, it's a great game and a great story. And that's just a little, it's like, okay, whatever. But it's weird that they have to make that point. It's weird that they have to add in this character. And for some reason, all of the female Marines in the campaign are mistakenly invincible. Like, oops, it was an accident, but was it really? And it's just like,
Well,
JC, yeah,
I remember it like my brother and I got to a point in playing Halo 1 on Xbox, like we were like, "Oh, we're going to play on legendary and make it even more difficult because we're going to kill all the Marines that are helping us fight
yeah,
and make them enemies and they fight us too." And the thing would be that like it would carry over from mission to mission. So like if you turn the enemies or if you turn the Marines into enemies on Halo on the second mission or the first mission, whatever
mm,
you do, they will continue to fight you immediately on the next mission
mm-hmm.
when they respawn into those other things. And it was like just this assumed thing. But as far as like canon was concerned, like, hey, everybody died when the first Halo blew up. So it's
Yeah,
like it didn't matter if Master Chief killed everybody. Because it was all the same
mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, which is what I tell myself when I like just like drive past all the Marines and like, okay, we're just going to the next spot. It's
See you
fine.
guys. I know your future, and
Bye.
if you don't, bye. Trying to think what else. Oh, so I also picked up, they released remastered versions of Black Ops 1 and 2, and I got them for like $20 each, so I figured I'd just get both. And like, those also, they haven't really modified anything that way, which is good. But it really is like just the old games with a graphical upgrade. And a lot of the mechanics and the way it feels and operates is still the same as it was back then. And I gotta say, man, like, shooters used to be harder back in the day. They have gotten
Yeah.
so easy. Like, no very minimal aim assist, no recoil feedback, like none of that shit. You're just pressing a button and
Well,
hoping
I
it
always
hits.
played if I could on mouse and keyboard,
Same. For the
and
most part, my call, yeah.
they would never give you aim assist on mouse.
Well, you don't
Right.
really need it. Like, especially if you
Yeah.
like your mouse is calibrated correctly, you can move fast enough. You're never going to need it. So maybe also because I'm playing it on my PS5, that's why it feels different. But like, I remember playing a fair amount of Call of Duty like on gaming consoles back in the day, like 360, and being in those chat rooms and shit. Like, it was also too. I remember Black Ops 2. Do you remember all the funky emblems people would make in multiplayer?
Oh yeah.
Dude, like the most racist shit. Like, they brought back the same emblem editor for the remastered version, and people are absolutely doing it again. Like, I want to actually pull up some Black Ops 2 emblems. It'll be a good way to end the episode. Black
All right.
Ops 2
Yeah.
emblems.
On that note, the U.S. plans to also be launching new airstrikes, saying they're going to get a beating.
I saw that shit. Yeah, man. We had our podcast. They can't do that.
It's you know, it's just gotta happen.
Yeah.
It's not actually happening. It's like a cycle of not happening,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's basically it'll be the same after the airstrikes happen.
Basically, it's
At the same
I have
time,
to say
something happened which resulted in nothing happening.
If the purpose of a system is what it does, and the purpose of these airstrikes is to do nothing, everything stays the same. So this is an example of a Black Ops 2 emblem. And then wait, we've also got this.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. We've got lots though. We've got lots. There's this one. Like that's basically what we just saw.
That's a fairly common, or we've seen two of those at this point.
I also want to apologize for. Oh my god. I want to apologize to everybody in case something like gets a little bit too. What the fuck? Okay, all right.
Come on.
We got what else? We got.
There's an art style to it.
There is an art style.
It's not
to it.
quite MS Paint.
No, it's. I don't want to see fucking cartoon tits. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Be racist. Don't be horny. Racism, yes. Horny, no. Oh, okay. Stewie from Family Guy. Oh, we got Patrick. Okay, that's funny. That's acceptable. We got Naruto. But this is what people do with the emblems. Like there's
get rid of the last word.
The what?
Just look up Black Ops 2 emblems.
Oh, I can't specifically look for.
It'll come up because.
Okay. Oh, all right.
You'll get a variety. I think
but yeah, you can see them now. Like there's a lot of Towley. Yes. But yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into this shit. Like some people make some cool looking ones. Oh, we got Black Caillou. That's great. That's what we needed. Oh man. Like imagine too the amount of time. Oh geez. The amount of time you have to spend. What the? All right. Cool. Wow. All right. The amount of time you have to spend. Just gonna leave that there for a second. The amount of time. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Like,
yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Like, get rid of the like, just look for the carte blanche.
Oh god. The amount of time you have to spend figuring this out and doing this. We're talking hours. Hours. Wow. Oh, wait. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, penis with guns. All right. That's great. That's great. More balls being cut. What else we got? We got more penis. Is
that a vaguely Asian racist towards Asian Pikachu there?
I think so. Wait, this one?
Scroll up. Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. All right.
A little bit.
Oh, actual dick being cut off. We're going to scroll right past that. Thank you. Gotta not get fucking censored by YouTube. Gotta try at least. All right. A little bit more of this, and I think that'll do. But you guys get the point. This is great. That too. Excellent.
This is Neon Genesis
Yeah.
Evangelion.
Oh God, here we go. Fuck. So anyway, this is what people do with their time. Oh, there's another one. Oh, jeez. Oh man. All right. We can do this all night. We gotta stop. We gotta stop this shit. It's ridiculous. Heathens. All that too, just to go into one of the chat rooms. And there's some video recently where people were like, it was a bunch of dudes, probably our age, like in this Call of Duty chat, and like you can hear them, and they're all talking about shit, and they're all like trying to get each other to be racist, and like nobody wants to do it. And like this guy just pops in and he just goes, "Heil Hitler, you effing," like N-words, and just like everyone just starts laughing their asses off. And like for those of you who don't know, let's say you're too young and you don't remember how like game chats used to be on consoles. You could say whatever the fuck you wanted as long as it wasn't like a direct threat to somebody. Like if you even then you could threaten to kill people. Like if you were doing it over voice chat, you were fine. If you sent somebody a message, "I'm going to come to your house and fucking kill you," you probably get like a warning.
Text was what you get banned for.
But you could literally like you could say whatever you wanted. Oh man.
It's just, like the past is a different country.
The past is a different country, man. It's such fond memories. Just saying the worst shit. In Call of Duty lobbies, in Gears of War. Gears of War got really bad because that was Gears of War is a textbook will be a textbook example of how the race war will go between Mexicans and blacks in the United States. Because those fucking Mexicans, dude, I have never wall bouncing like a motherfucker, man. Just like and then you just get shot in the face with a shotgun and you're just like, what happened? I just got gid slapped by Paco after he worked 12 hours doing roofing. It sucks. Need another Mountain Dew. But yeah, was there anything else we want to cover, like world event wise?
I mean, there's a lot we could have covered.
Yeah, there's a lot we could have covered, but like we wanted to come and say hi. So I should mention this time next week, I'm planning on having the podcast, but I have a dental appointment at 4:00. And the last time I had this appointment, I got, anesthesia on my right side. And it took a couple hours for it to wear off, and I genuinely looked like I had a stroke. Like, this whole thing was like down. And you can't...
you know what? Next Wednesday, I am busy.
Okay, that's okay. That's great. So, I'll be recovering from anesthesia.
If we want to reschedule to Tuesday or Thursday, that might work.
Okay.
But
could potentially
Wednesday probably doesn't work for me.
That's okay. Thursday might work. Well, folks, you'll hear it from us when we figure out what we're going to do. Might we have a Thursday episode? It's been a minute since we had one of those. I volunteered to co-host with Ann Copperado. Never mind. Good attempt, missile launch. Perhaps someday.
Yeah, I got to relearn how to run all the.
Oh, that's true. Right, that's true. You gotta like summon Matt somehow. Just get him to like teach you how to do it. It's really not hard. Like once you get it set up, it literally just kind of runs itself for the most part, except for the fact that I've forgotten how to permanently fix the resolution and I have to refresh that every time. But outside of that, it's easy enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. And we missed you guys. We had our own thing going on. Max and I attended an event. It was wonderful. It kind of involved Max a little bit. But we did successfully break Matt out of prison again. Invite Marcel back on sometime and the Cybersmith. The Cybersmith probably would come back on. Marcel right now though, we're still good. Like everybody's still on good terms, but some things have happened within the Mises caucus from what I hear. And we kind of had to sterilize his presence on this podcast a little bit. So he's fine, but it'll probably be some time before he can come back on our show. depending on what he wants his career to do. Also, I think might be a significant factor in whether or not he ever comes back.
Well, the thing is, he was doing so well on like Twitter
Yeah,
on his own name that like I don't know that he needs to bother with us anymore.
that's true. Yeah, like I assume he still is, but wasn't the issue too? Like, was it like a doxing thing or like? I actually don't remember what happened. Anyway, I hope it wasn't that. Invite Yimmer back on. So I've asked him about that a couple of times. He's doing fine. I just don't. I just think he's beyond this world now. Like it's the best way I can put it. Like he escaped Tumblr. He escaped this side of the internet. He's pretty normy. Like he's got an Instagram and works and like that's it. Also, he keeps trying to get into like black powder revolvers, which I find very funny.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
He'll like hit me
Okay,
up.
Anarchy in Black did a like he reached some sort of crescendo and then like something happened where like he needed to back off and I do not know what the thing was.
I don't remember
so I
what
guess
it was either.
like, whatever the problem was, like I guess he covered it up.
Yeah, like,
I don't know. I
I
assume there's actually no problem, and it's just that like it's difficult to be a person like him with the opinions that
he has.
we all share.
Yes,
So
this is true. So he probably, yeah, like this is the thing too. Like we understand that this podcast is like if either of us ever tried to run for public office, like nope. Like this podcast is never going to let us do that unless. Well, here's the thing. I think about people that are running for public office right now, and like I think all things considered, actually, depending on how the political right goes in the United States.
do you have any SS tattoos? Because apparently you can run for Senate if you have an SS tattoo.
I heard that. No SS tattoos.
I think I think we're both good on that front.
I think we're good on that front. So yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, all right. I mean, not that we're going to be anarchists who run for office or anything like that, but whenever I think about that, I think about that one. I think it was like a Norwegian election where like this one kid like they entered his name into the mayor race, and he's like, "Don't vote for me. I don't want to win. I don't want this job. Please don't vote for me." And they still voted for him. He got elected. So it's just like, well, I don't want to do this. And they're like, well, we elected you, so like you got to do it. So I don't. It's just funny. Like, also the concept of anarchists running for office. It's like, wow.
Javier Milei hasn't done the worst job of it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you've got people like, no, you don't really have anybody like that. What else? What was I gonna say? Oh, it'll come back to me. Something about anarchists running for office. No, that's okay. I'll probably think about it in 20 minutes. It's good though. Well, Max, anything you want to add before we close for the night?
Don't try to get out of jury duty.
Yeah.
Stop trying to get out.
Stop trying to get out of jury duty.
Say whatever you need to do to get on jury.
Yeah, it's
the right thing afterwards.
Like that's actually we're gonna short bit on that. Isn't it interesting how in like most pop culture jury duty is like this drag and like everyone's always just trying to get out of it and not deal with it. And then you're told that you're supposed to get
so like there was some public defender complaining that like jury duty only pays like some like minimum wage, and I'm like, that is a good thing. Like if people cannot afford to miss work to go on jury duty, they are not aristocratic enough.
Exactly.
Decisions.
They're not my peers.
Not your peers.
They're not my peers. My peers aren't broke as fuck. Yeah, like it's just
my peers could miss 3 days of work to
my peers
decide whether or not I could be disorderly in my conduct.
Pays $15 per day in my part of Florida. That's probably like a national average. I remember when I had
Yeah,
grand jury duty.
that sounds right actually, like $15 a day.
Yeah, when
And
I
it's
per day. Ugh. I remember when I had grand jury duty in upstate New York in like the 2010s. I think it was $12.50 a day.
See, here's the thing. I'm still registered as a libertarian, and
Oh,
I believe that firmly has like excluded me from all jury duty because I've
I
never gone to jury duty.
now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm registered as like the Independence Party in Utah instead of an independent because the Independence Party is still independent, but like it allows you to vote in primaries if you want. Not that I vote in primaries, but I also think that it's like the same Independence Party that's like arguably a little out there. Like they were anti-vax before anti-vax was mainstream.
Hmm,
So which I
okay.
again I'm good with that, but like they're probably just like, oh, this dude's part of that party. Okay, yeah, no, we're not inviting him for jury duty because like, yeah, okay, you know what? I say this knocking on the wood desk. I have lived in Utah almost 7 years now, and I still have not had jury duty. But then again, it took me
That's what I'm
like
saying. Like, if you registered Republican or Democrat, you probably get called up way more
probably,
often.
yeah, probably because you're more of like a peer for everyone around you. Whereas if you're part of like the Wisconsinite Sons of the Revolution farming hair care and tire center party, they're probably like, no, not this guy, not him. But yeah, don't skip out on jury duty, whether it's actual trial jury or grand jury, especially actually if it's grand jury. Grand jury is basically you're voting whether or not there's enough evidence to like bring charges against an individual, and I definitely voted no or abstained on a lot of charges involving marijuana, much to everyone's annoyance. Which fuck all of you. I'm gonna vote the way I want. So, eh. um, it's again, this is one of those things. Like as an anarchist, no, you should not be compelled under penalty of death, if necessary, to go serve on a jury. But like, you should not
You
skip it.
should partake in the aristocratic urge
You should.
to
You should.
judge others.
Anarcho aristocratism, aristocracy. Excuse me, anarcho aristocracy. Ooh,
No, it's anarcho feudalism.
anarcho feudalism. Okay, all right, man. What else? It's better system than anarcho tyranny. It's not perfect, but it's what we got. It's a terrible system of anarcho, but it's the best system of anarcho compared to all the other ones. If we become anarcho feudalists, we're gonna have to redo
Well,
the.
it's like flock cameras will be 100% used to give you a speeding ticket
Yeah,
on your 100% up to date registration vehicle, but they will never be used to track down a violent criminal
never,
and convict them.
never, absolutely not. Oh, so well, I don't know. I think we covered enough. Um, and also with things, I guess, popping off on Iran, we'll just have to find out in 2 weeks what the fuck happened. I do find it funny that as soon as we went on hiatus, the ceasefire just like really fell apart, like really just tanked.
This was foretold. We
This
predicted
was for we
this.
did predict this. It is known. It was known. It is known. It will be known. Um, what else? Predictions for the next 2 weeks. Let's end on that. You go first.
Um, we will bomb something we didn't bomb before, and
Okay.
then there'll be some talk of a ceasefire agreement, and it will go on another week that they try to uh, pussyfoot around all that with Iran, and then what are some other predictions I've made lately? Oh, there will be a major Hotep account will be exposed as a white guy using AI filters. That'll happen in the next month. Again, also
That's
some right
wonderful.
wing like female influencer podcast that's probably going to get popular in the next like
Mm,
couple weeks. Like that'll be exposed as some guy just using an AI filter.
mm.
Th-
Those are
th-
good. Those are good.
More and more things will be AI.
More
I
and more
don't
things will
know.
be a okay. I'm trying to think of some good ones. Hmm. I think there's probably going to be another, unfortunately, like semi-large attack by a Muslim extremist in Europe in the next 2 weeks. Could be driving another vehicle through a crowd. Could be something else, but I'm thinking there's another one.
We're almost in the holiday season,
Yeah,
right?
we're almost
So
there, but it's
that's peak driving vehicles into markets season.
exactly. And everyone's outside because it's probably better to be outside than inside when you have no air conditioning in Europe. Any chance of a breeze.
That was the other post that I made just like half an
Oh,
hour before the
that's
past, which
right.
was Canada kills 8 times as many people with euthanasia as we have homicides. Not just gun deaths,
Crazy.
homicides
I'm
in the
actually gonna
entire United States.
I'm gonna put that stat up real quick for everyone can see this. You see this, guys? Canada MAID rate versus U.S. homicide rate by year 2016 to 2024 per 100,000. So this is per capita. Whew. That's some.
Yeah, 40 versus 8. That's or 40 versus 5. That's 8 times as many people get euthanized in Canada as we have total homicides in the United States.
Wild. Absolutely wild. So remember, folks, the next time some smug, insufferable person is like, the States would be so much better if it was more like Canada or Europe, just remember those statistics. And remember how many other fun statistics like that exist out there for you to find.
Data is power.
Data is power. Data dispels lies. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for this lovely July check-in. No, actually, no. This is the second July episode. We did one the first week of July. So we're glad to see you guys. We missed you. Life has been good. We've been living it up. We're having one hell of a white boy summer. It's a very hot white boy summer. It's been very humid here in Utah. I'm really sick of it. I want the dry air back. Go with the heat, but no 40%, 50% humidity. I want like single digits. I want to feel the water evaporate off of me as I'm in the shower. That's what I want. With that, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for joining us. We hope you stay safe. We'll see you probably 2 weeks. We'll just say it right now. We'll reconvene 2 weeks from now. And we hope nothing happens. But if it does, always remember taxation is theft.